Welcome back to DRAWPEDIA tutorials. Today I'm gonna teach you how to draw Omega from Fortnite. If you are new to this channel, be sure to like, subscribe and comment below. I'm gonna draw on my Wacom tablet, but you can follow my tutorials with any other media that you have, whether it's pencil color, Sharpie or crayon. Now I'm gonna start off with a V shape in the middle of the eye, right there. And from that point, I'm gonna turn it downwards, across, and back up, and extend it all the way to the outer point of the eyepiece. I'm gonna do the same thing on the left side here and turn it up, and for the top point of the eye we're gonna draw another V shape in the middle right there, extend it all the way out to the outer corner of the eye and turn it downwards. And for the left side we're gonna do the same thing as well, and I'm gonna extend this upwards on the left side, turn it up, and from this corner another curved line upwards all the way to that point, turn it sideways and back down to the middle point above his eye and across a line right there, and I'm gonna draw a similar curved line on the right side right there, turn it sideways and down and back to the eye, turn it sideways, down and to the side of the eye right there. Below the eye in the middle I'm going to draw a line down, and from the side of the eye right here I'm going to draw a curved line down, diagonal turn towards the center and turn it downwards, and a diagonal line at that corner, semicircle turn across the middle point, and the same shape on the left side here and turn it back to the left side. And from this point the curved line out, turn it downwards to the side of the mask and downwards. I'm gonna make a sharp turn back out and up, and a circular shape at the side right there. At the lower point here I'm gonna draw a curved line up, turn it diagonally up at the side and upwards, and I'm gonna make a diagonal turn to the left and sideways. And in the middle of the head above I'm gonna draw a curved line here, diagonal turn to the center and sideways and back downwards, and at this point a line sideways, diagonal turn towards the center, semicircle turn right there, and mirror the same shape on the right side. And at the top point here I'm gonna trace a similar shape in this middle point and extend it all the way out at both ends right there. And from this side of the head I'm gonna draw a curved line down, and a turn down and back out, semicircle turn right there and turn it back up, and from this corner a curved line down, diagonal turn towards the middle point, semicircle turn back out to the right and diagonal turn down and back to this point behind the neck. I'm gonna draw a diagonal line to the right and down, sideways out, diagonal back down and downwards. And at this corner a semicircle line right there, extend it diagonally upwards to the shoulder, and a turn to the right with a curved line right there. And on the left side of the face, I'm gonna draw a line downwards at this point, semicircle turn to the left diagonally and turn it downwards at the side, and a line down from this point out, turn it downwards, and a semicircle turn sideways, diagonal turn up in the middle, across, diagonal turn back down and across, and a semicircle turn at that corner. At this point, I'm going to draw a tilted rectangular shape right there, and another one on the left side. At the collarbone, I'm going to draw a diagonal line down, diagonal turn back up, line across, diagonal turn down and back up to the side. And on the side, I'm going to draw a line down at this point, and I'm going to trace the same line as the lower point and turn it downwards at this corner. And at the side of that, the diagonal line here, semicircle line at the shoulder and turn it downwards. And I'm going to make another curved line down towards the elbow point right there. Now on the right side, I'm going to extend this line right there, and a semicircle line at this corner to the top, and I'm going to trace the same line across at this point. I'm going to make a semicircle turn at this corner to the right and turn it upwards at the side, semicircle turn back to the side of the shoulder. And below that, at this outer corner, I'm going to draw a curved line down, semicircle turn back up, and a semicircle turn sideways. And from the side, I'm going to draw a semicircle turn it downwards, and a line out from this point, turn it back down, and diagonal line to the elbow. And from this inner point, the curved line downwards and turn it sideways. A line here and turn it outwards to the right with a curved line, turn it back down at the elbow, and I'm gonna just join these two lines together right there, and a curved line back to the left at this lower point, a diagonal turn down and sideways towards the wrist, downwards and across and back up towards the thumb and sideways, semicircle turn at the corner, turn it back out and down and up. I'm gonna copy the same shape for the other finger at this point. And on the right side of the hand, I'm gonna turn it upwards and semicircle turn at that corner and extend it all the way back to the elbow and turn it upwards at that corner and sideways. And from this sharp point, I'm gonna extend the line down and sideways. At the elbow, I'm gonna draw a line out sideways and back in. At this point right here, I'm going to draw a semicircle line and another semicircle line right there. And at this point, below that semicircle line, I'm going to draw a diagonal line down and sideways to the outer line of the hand, and a line right there, turn it upwards, semicircle turn at that corner, turn it back down. I'm gonna draw a circle at this point right here, and another circle inside of that. Around the wrist, I'm gonna draw across a curved line right there, and above the hand, I'm gonna draw a semicircle line right here. Inside of that, I'm gonna draw across some curved line. And around the knuckle, we're gonna draw across a line, and at the side, a semicircle turn it all the way back to the wrist with a curved line. Now at the side of the arm, at this inner corner, I'm gonna draw a line down and a semicircle line at this corner, and I'm gonna continue the line beyond that semicircle and turn it downwards, and another curved line below that. And on the left side, I'm going to draw a diagonal line right there, turn it downwards, diagonal turn back in and down, and diagonally back in, and repeat the same shape for another 3 times, and a semicircle turn at the lower point right there, and then at the side of that, I'm going to draw another similar shape, a bigger one right there, and a circle in this corner, and another 2 more circles right there. And above of that circle, I'm gonna draw a curved line at the side, extend it upwards all the way there, and turn it sideways and up. And a curved line at this corner to the side. And for his abs, I'm gonna draw a line up from this point, semicircle turn in the middle, to the side right there, and at the side here, I'm gonna draw a line up and I'm gonna do the same thing for the lower portion right here. And at the side of that, at the top, I'm gonna draw a curved line here, turn it diagonally down at this corner, diagonally out, and sideways out, semicircle turn at that point, and turn it diagonally to the side of his outfit and sideways. I'm going to trace the same line across at the lower point right here. And at the top point right here, I'm going to draw across a curved line and a diagonal line at the side. Now for his left arm, I'm going to draw across a curved line right here, and below that on the side, I'm gonna draw a curved line diagonally down, semicircle turn to the right and back up, and back to the same point. I'm gonna draw a diagonal line out, turn it down all the way to the wrist, and at the wrist I'm gonna draw across a curved line to the right and turn it back up towards the elbow. And inside of that, at this point, I'm gonna draw a line down, diagonal turn to the left and slightly outwards, and turn it sideways out. And below that point, I'm gonna draw a curved line here and another one here. And for the hand, I'm gonna draw a curved line from the outer line of the arms here, a curved line, semicircle turn diagonally down and sideways. And I'm gonna make a semicircle line at the tip of the thumb, semicircle turn back to the left, and for the other finger, a line down from that point, curved line across and a line up, and repeat that for the other fingers. And at the side here, I'm gonna draw a curved line back to the side of the wrist. In the middle point below, I'm gonna draw a curved line across, trace the same line and turn it downwards at the corner with a curved line, and turn it back to the center and down to the middle of the leg, and a semicircle turn to the left, back up on the side, and a curved line. Below that, on the right, I'm gonna draw a curved line down and another curved line across at this point, turn it downwards to the side, across, outwards, and back up. And going back to this point, I'm gonna make a turn down, sideways inwards, and down towards the knee, and flare it slightly out at that corner, turn it back in. And I'm gonna make a turn back up and sideways, and a flare on the right side right there, and turn it upwards to the side of the hand. For the knee pad, I'm gonna draw a diagonal line at this corner, sideways across for the top part of the knee pad, and another diagonal line on the right side. And from the side there, I'm gonna draw a diagonal line downwards towards the center and across a line. Inside the knee pad, we're gonna trace the same shape at that point, and at the side, a line out from this corner on both sides, diagonal line down outwards and back inwards with a diagonal line towards the lower leg, and I'm gonna draw a line down from this point on both sides towards the ankle, and above that line I'm gonna draw a diagonal line in and up and across. Mirror that on the right side as well. At the side of the knee, I'm gonna add a curved line on both left and right, and around the ankle point I'm gonna draw across a curved line. At the side of that, I'm gonna draw a line down, flare it out towards the base of the shoe, and semicircle turn at the side and across a curved line. I'm gonna do a similar shape for the left side here. And for the inner line, we're gonna extend this turn it downwards. Diagonal line down, sideways towards the inner line, back up in the inner line of the leg, and for the knee pad, the same shape right there. Curve line at the side, diagonal to the back and downwards, and back to the front. And for the front part, curve line down, the same shape at this point, diagonal turn to the back and all the way sideways to the back, up, and diagonal turn back towards the knee pad. Below that, it's gonna be the same shape as well. Curve line at the sides, down, around the ankle point, a curve line across, curve line down for the heels. For the front, we're gonna draw a curve line diagonally towards the front tip of the shoe, semicircle turn at the front tip, and across a curved line from the front to the back. And I'm gonna draw a curved line across at the front here, extend it to the back and slightly upwards. And we're gonna do a similar shape on the right side here, like that. Now going back to the front, the thigh, I'm gonna extend this line downwards and turn it outwards. We're gonna do the same at this point, extend it downwards and turn it sideways. I'm gonna add a rectangular shape right there and a stripe at this corner right there. For the finishing touch, I'm gonna add a few details. A line at this corner and around the neck here. I'm gonna take this point and make a sharp turn to the side with a curved line. And at this corner, I'm gonna draw an oval shape and another oval shape inside of that. And at the top point here, I'm gonna draw a curved line and extend it to the side of the face. And on the left side, I'm gonna add a curved line right here and another one below that right there. And then at this lower point, I'm gonna draw a curved line to that point, and at the side, a curved line inwards and downwards from this point, and a small rectangular shape at this corner.
And that's all for our tutorial today. I hope you enjoy it and find my lessons helpful. Be sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Also, feel free to drop your requests, suggestions, or any other comments in the comment section below. See you next time.